So you're asking, will mind-body therapy help me? Great question. Let's talk about it. So the first thing I want to say about this is that if you're struggling in chronic pain, you do not have to struggle forever. Truly, chronic pain is treatable. I know it's hard to believe that and it's hard to feel that way because you've probably been suffering for a long time. Believe me, I get that. I suffered for a long time with my own chronic pain symptoms. So I have tremendous empathy for what it feels like to suffer for a long time and to believe that nothing can help you. That said, when you treat the symptoms emotionally and psychologically, they really do get better. So please know that there is hope. But yeah, let's look at who is this kind of treatment good for. So this is good for people who understand a little bit or even a lot about the mind-body connection, but they still are not fully healed. There's still pain, there's still symptoms, and you know that there's more work to be done. So this kind of therapy would be helpful for people who are still having doubts. You're thinking, what if? What if there's actually something wrong with my back? What if there's actually something wrong with my hip? What if there's actually something wrong with my shoulder, my neck? What if the findings that my doctor saw on the MRI or on the X-ray, what if that really does mean that I'm condemned to a life of chronic pain and my body's broken? Sometimes I believe it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. I can heal. Sometimes I don't. Those kinds of doubts, great thing to work on in mind-body therapy. People who are considering surgery, considering taking drastic measures like that, mind-body therapy is great for that. People who are on a whole bunch of remedies, a whole bunch of medications, maybe a lot of like natural remedies or a lot of like, some hardcore medications, and who want to get off and who know you probably can get off, but you're scared to get off. Can you get off? Mind-body therapy is great for that. And mind-body therapy is also great if you're struggling with the emotional part of the work. Say you read Dr. Sarno's book and you get it and you know it applies to you. Like you see those personality traits and you are like me and you're like, yup, I get it. And at the same time, you don't know what to do. You're a little stuck and a little confused. Like, I get it, this is me, but like now how do I heal? Guidance from a therapist would be very helpful for that. Also, say you're journaling. Maybe you're following Nicole Sachs's Journal Speak program, and it's hard to find the motivation to do it. You've done it for a little while, and then you dropped off. Maybe you made your 3 lists, and then that's kind of the extent of it. Maybe you didn't make the 3 lists yet because the lists feel a little scary, and it's hard. I mean, it is hard to do this emotional excavation. Chronic pain therapy would be good for you if you're stuck in that place. Another thing this is good for is like if you have, like I had at one time, the self-worth stuff. If you're thinking like, I really should be able to do this on my own, like being kind of harsh with yourself. You probably don't feel like you're being harsh with yourself because you're used to that, but that is being harsh with yourself. If you're feeling like I shouldn't spend money on this, I shouldn't spend time on this, I have so many responsibilities and I shouldn't spend my time on this. And I'm saying can't because that's what the internal voice will be saying. It's like, I can't spend money on this. I can't spend time on this. For people in that place, I want to invite you to look at that. Is it really that you can't? Or is it that you believe that you shouldn't? Or is it really that you believe you're not worth it? Because let me tell you, if you think about that and you really, if you're honest with yourself, you actually do have the money to be in therapy and you do have the time to do this healing work, then it's not about can't. Truly, it's about that internal self-worth that it feels to you somehow that you're not worth it. And I just want to say that you are. I mean, it's so important getting out of chronic pain. Imagine what your life would be like if you didn't have chronic pain, if you didn't have every day, all the time, every moment, all the limitations. How much time and money is that worth? You are worth it. So start believing in yourself. Mind-body therapy is a great great way to take care of yourself. And the good thing is that it really helps. I'm telling you, if you do this work, emotional and psychological work for chronic pain, your pain will improve. It just will. And the more it improves and improves, someday it'll just wash away and you won't have chronic pain anymore.